All right, so the package from Japan finally showed up. And honestly, this has been one of my more anticipated watch purchases that I've been really excited about in a while. I really had to keep myself busy here at my house while waiting for the delivery, just in case if I needed to be home to sign for it. And a few weeks ago, I made that video showing you guys how I used JPfans to buy a rare JDM Seiko directly from Japan. And a lot of you were probably thinking to yourself, okay, but what's the actual overall experience like? You know, like how long does shipping take? What about customs fees? Does the watch actually show up safely? And is the process legit or even worth doing? Well, now we know, because today we're going through the full unboxing process. I'll go over the shipping experience, customs fees, the packaging itself, and whether I'd actually do this again. And stick around to the end because this watch looks even more amazing in person. So first off, let's talk about the shipping process itself. The package came from Japan, obviously, and I had it shipped here to the US through UPS. Now, one of those things that I really liked about the JPfans site was their shipping estimation system, because it gave me a pretty realistic idea of what I was going to be looking at as far as cost before I even checked out. And this is definitely important for most of us when it comes to importing, because nobody likes surprise shipping costs. So that's why I'm here to let you know exactly what happened. They do also have a pre-packaging service where they'll send you photos of what the package is looking like before it even ships out. And that honestly gave me some peace of mind before everything left internationally. And customer service through JPfans was really responsive too. That's another thing that I was worried about, because when you're buying through overseas marketplaces, sometimes communication can be rough, but the overall process for me working with them was really smooth. Now, let's talk about the part everybody asks about, which are those customs fees. And yes, I did have to pay import duties and taxes through UPS directly before delivery of the package. So if you're importing watches or other items from Japan into the US, at least through UPS, you absolutely need to expect that possibility. And the fees are going to vary based on the value of the items and what the item is that you're purchasing. So just be prepared to factor that into your overall cost. But for me personally, even with the customs fees, this watch still ended up being a really good deal that was worth it to me, considering how hard it is to find some of these watches outside of Japan, especially in a really good condition. It's also worth noting that this is why, if you're going to be purchasing multiple items on the JPfans site, I would recommend to hold off on the shipment from the warehouse until everything's arrived, and then you can just ship everything together and only pay one lump sum fee during that whole import process. All right, so the moment of truth. Let's see here. You know, honestly, I gotta say, the overall packaging is completely acceptable. Everything is packed really securely. You see lots of padding and bubble wrap, nothing shifting or moving around. And I gotta say, you can tell they understand that collectors are buying this stuff, so they're putting a lot of care when they're shipping everything out. And there she is. Man, that is so clean looking. Okay, so this thing just looks way better in person. This is the Seiko Majesta that I showed you guys in the original JPfans tutorial video. And this is just, again, why I love the Japanese domestic market so much. You can find these hidden gems over there that almost nobody here is talking about or even aware of. And in immaculate condition like this, I mean, the finishing, the integrated bracelet, that champagne gold dial, this thing just screams early 80s, early 90s Japanese luxury design. And I like that it really gives me those Vacheron 222 vibes as well. You know, one of the things that's wild is a lot of these models never officially came to the US. So unless you're importing them yourself or someone else has, you're probably never even going to see one of these in person or on somebody else's wrists out in the wild. But honestly, the condition of this one for its age is just insane. I'm so stoked. I'm so happy that this arrived. Okay, so I do want to touch on the JPfans prices and value overall, because once you start browsing Mercari Japan and some of the other Japanese marketplaces, you'll start to kind of see and just realize how many watches there are that are cheaper over there, more available, or even completely impossible to find here stateside. And if you're a Seiko collector or a Citizen collector, if you're into Casios or Grand Seiko, I mean, you can seriously find yourself going down the rabbit hole. So fair warning. And trust me, I already have other watches bookmarked and in my cart. Now, JPfans gave me a one-time 20% shipping discount code for you guys, and the code is David. And if you use my invite link or my invite code when you're registering, you can stack up additional coupons and discounts too. So again, I'll have all of that linked in the description and the pinned comment of this video. So if you're thinking about trying Japanese marketplaces for rare watches, this is probably the best time to experiment with it and give it a try. So overall, would I actually do this again? Yeah, absolutely, and I plan to, especially for some really rare JDM pieces that are either impossible to find here or just massively overpriced outside of Japan. But for collectors, this definitely opens up a completely different world of watches that are worthy of exploring, and I plan to. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know down below, what's the one Japanese watch that you'd import if you could get your hands on it? Can't wait to hear your responses. And again, my name is Dave. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and I'll see you all at the next one. Take care.